So, how does it feel to have more than 4 million subscribers on YouTube?
It's amazing. Like I did not expect this. Like this time last year, it wasn't the case. I was at 6,000 something, 7,000 subscribers, and it has completely changed now. It is 4.5 million now. I'm hoping that it reaches 5 million by the end of this month or next month. But yes, it feels great, and now I know that I have a big audience. So next time if I share something, there are so many people to watch it.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get to 5 soon.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about going viral? How do you feel about being known as the remix guy?
It feels great, and obviously, like it's a little weird that so many people know me now, because when I go on streets also outside in my town, they recognize me by the mask also. With the mask also, they recognize me now.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so it is a little weird. I'm not used to that now, but I'll get used to that.
Oh, wow. Are you like a local celebrity in Aurangabad?
I guess I don't go out that much, but when I do, yes, people recognize me on the signals also. When I'm parking my car there, and people on the side, someone is going on the bike, they see me and they recognize me with the mask also.
Oh,
So
wow.
I find it sometimes they just look at me and they just keep staring and they don't realize. So I have to go.
I've
Yes, yes,
seen
that's
you
me.
somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, they don't realize. Yes, so that is happening.
Oh, wow. Okay. And I read that your father gave you a keyboard when you were only 3 years old. Why do you think he
Yeah.
did that?
Actually, he used to sing in orchestras. He used to do live shows when I was young, and I used to go with him for the rehearsals and all. So I used to
Oh,
listen to him
wow.
singing. I used to listen to other musicians playing the songs. And on a particular show, it was some Kargil show he had done at that time, and he was singing on the stage and I was sleeping. It was a late night show, and I suddenly woke up and I saw him singing, and I was 3 years old that time, and I have a recording, I have a footage also of that thing. So I just saw him, I woke up and I went on stage and I started singing with him in
Oh, my
the same. So
God.
yeah, so that is when he realized that I have this ear, and I can catch up with music. So he brought me the keyboard. Then I started playing the keyboard. He also used to play the keyboard. I started learning from him, and then, but just by watching him, he never sat and taught me anything. But just by watching, I started learning, and then he kept on bringing me more keyboards.
Oh,
That's how I did.
wow. Wow. So you're a self-taught musician?
Yes, you can say that.
Wow, that's incredible. Um, so since anyway you became famous overnight, it's not been an overnight journey to fame for you. You've been uploading videos for the last 9 years, all kinds of videos. You've done covers and you've done a breakdown of music
Yeah.
for songs. And I was just wondering what drove you to keep producing content and videos without knowing that one day you'll be appreciated for it.
Actually, initially I started making covers like all musicians do, all singers do. They make covers and they put out. And the moment I used to put out the videos, I used to get decent. Initially, used to put it on my Facebook, close friends. Then Instagram came in. I started producing short content, so it started getting consumed more. So people started sharing it more. Then I YouTube, of course, but YouTube I never got any traction that time. I used to get like 200, 300 views on my videos, but that didn't like, because my family was also encouraging all the time. They never stopped me from doing anything. They had just one thing, that my mother had just one thing, that do your degree once, finish your studies, and then you can do whatever you want. So that was there, but otherwise they didn't stop me doing anything, and I used to really enjoy this process, irrespective of what the kind of response I get that time. And I really used to feel nice when I used to play music or listen to my own music or listen to other people's music and just try to replicate it in my music production skills. So that used to happen, and so I actually, that time I did not care of how many likes or views I'm getting. It is now, when I have things to lose, now I have subscribers that might go away if I put something really bad. So the pressure is now. That time I used to just enjoy and just put out content that I really liked.
Oh, wow, that's an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
What do you have? What would you say to people who are trying to become famous on YouTube, like you?
Uh, I don't know. I would just want them to
Just
do what they like. Yeah, just keep doing what you really like, and don't see the numbers. Numbers are just it is beneficial in the sense, like business wise. It is when brands come to you, they look at the numbers, and that is how you get work. But otherwise, if you just want to do it, if you want to build an audience, even if you have 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers, if they are loyal audience base, it is good, that they really like what you do, then it is fine. Even 5,000 subscribers is a good number, because it is not the case how it was a few years ago. So few years ago, it was like the creator community had a pyramid. So there were few very top good creators at the top level. There was some mid-level creators, and there was other YouTube users there. But now it is not like that. Now it is a globe. Everyone has their own audience, and everyone is big in their own sense. So even a creator with 10,000 subscribers will have his own audience, and that is how you grow. You find your niche and just keep on hitting that. So don't go in the trend, avoid trend stuff. So what people tend to do is, if there's a trend going on, they tend to create content to fit in that trend, so that they might get more traction on that. That is not the way. Try to stay away from the trend and just cater to your audience. Even if it is small number, it is your audience, and you just have to cater that.
right. That's really good advice. And what about your parents? How did they react to the finished product of your videos? Do they have a favorite?
Yeah, I think my mother's favorite is the Rashi one. She really liked that one, because I remember when I put out the video that day, I just dropped my phone here and I went to see her, and she's like, "This video is very nice. That this one you put just now, I really liked it." So yeah, my father actually likes everything I put. The worst content that I've put, he likes everything that is
Oh,
out.
he's your number one
So
fan.
yeah, he likes everything. He shares it with, he still shares it with in his WhatsApp groups, and it's on Facebook. And he tells me that you have got so many views here. Here you should put a story about that. You have crossed 50 million here, so take a screenshot. He takes a screenshot and sends it to me on WhatsApp
Oh my
and asks me to
God.
share it with. So yeah,
That's
he
so
likes everything.
sweet.
Yeah.
And what about you? What is your favorite video that you created?
Uh, Actually, all are my favorite, because there are so many videos that I've started making, and midway I realized that it is not going anywhere, so I cut it off. I just delete it.
Oh,
So only the best, the ones I really like go out. So I really like all of them.
okay, that makes sense. And is there a specific way that you pick your content? Like, for example, the Rasoda Mekon
Yeah,
Tha. So
yeah.
how did you even think about that scene? Like, is there someone in your family or you who watches daily soaps and then you pick that scene?
Actually, that yeah, we definitely watch daily soaps. We watch Marathi daily soaps. We watch regional daily soaps. But yeah, that one we never watched. And for that particular video, I had nothing in mind. Actually, it was very random. I just was scrolling it through Facebook, and I just found that video and I just made it. So there was no thought process behind it. After that, when I started putting out other content, I realized that what people are liking more. So now I have a strategy. Now I know what kind of, if it is a little funny, if it has little sarcasm in it, people connected with it
Hmm.
easily. So that I've realized now. But at that time, I was just, as I told you, like when you have a smaller audience, you just do anything. And that is what I'm trying to achieve now also. I should be able to experiment even with this kind of numbers. Even these numbers, if they go down, I should be able to experiment, because that is how I will grow as an artist also.
And the next question is, what musicians inspire you?
Oh, there are two, like my all-time favorite musicians, music composers. One is Amit Trivedi sir, and the other is A.R. Rahman. Like A.R. Rahman is like, for every musician in India, there has to be, like, in his top five favorite music composers, there has to be A.R. Rahman. There's no other option. So like that. And yes, Amit sir. These two are like I follow their music, I follow their ideology, I follow their sound. I've been following Amit sir right from his career before he even came into films. So I used to follow his jingles. I really liked him, and yes, so these two. Yeah.
And what about Rekha Bhardwaj? How was it to collaborate with her?
Oh, it was amazing. Like I once Vishal Bhardwaj sir, he saw one of my videos and he commented on it, and then he sent a mail on my office email ID saying that his assistant mailed us saying that sir wants to meet you. So that lockdown was happening that time. So we set up a Zoom meeting, and yes, we spoke for like 30-45 minutes. We was chatting, and then we ended up at an idea that where we will make a song together, and they were at Masuri that time. So I've been a fan of his music also, and Rekha ma'am's music also. So yes, we decided to make a cover of their song from Talwar, and it was a song which was already there in Talwar. And what I did was I just changed the entire music production style of that song. I did completely a cappella without using any music instruments. So the video you see there is no instruments used in that. It's all by mouth and other scraps and all.
Wow. Okay.
So yes, so that is why the video is like that. So they shot the video, their part there, they recorded it there, they sent it here, and then we joined it. Then I shot my part here on a black screen, and then we joined it. So that is how that collaboration happened.
Oh wow.
So it was completely online. Yes.
And you also have a great singing voice, not just musical production skills. Have you ever considered releasing an album, or has anyone in Bollywood approached you for playback singing?
Yeah, playback singing for regional. I've got one Gujarati film for singing. They have approached me for one Marathi song for singing. Hindi, I haven't been approached yet, but yeah, I'm making some new originals now, so those will be out next month. I am not sure, but yes, I hope I get to finish it as early as possible.
Okay, that's exciting, and congratulations on that Marathi song that you're going to record.
Yeah.
So,
thank you.
And what are your future plans regarding music? Not just like you're getting other offers, but what do you want to achieve regarding music?
Like I said, this is the only thing I have in mind right now. So business wise, there are brands coming in. I have my YouTube channel, I have Instagram. That we keep happening. There also I make jingles for brands. So it is almost like original composition, but it's just short, 30-second or 40-second or 1 minute. So that is how the duration is there. But yes, to make so now what is happening because of these videos going viral, the kind of work I'm getting is related to this only. So every brand comes, they want something like this. So I have to put out content that will indicate them that I can compose and I can make original stuff as well. So that is the next immediate goal is that, and long-term goal is that only actually. Just keep on making good original content so that I can sustain here for longer, because these viral videos are just for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. People will talk about it, people will share it, and then they'll forget. But if I make a good song, that might stay here for longer. That's what I'm hoping.